All right, guys. So, welcome to the first episode of the We Shoot Fit. Oh my God, I'm stuttering on myself. I haven't done the live stream in a minute, but welcome back to the first episode of the We Shoot Video podcast. So, I'm going to be doing these live and basically covering a bunch of different topics surrounded around filmmaking, not necessarily just fitness videos or music videos. It's literally just shedding light on stuff that I experience as a full-time filmmaker, and hopefully can kind of help educate you guys and guide you in the right direction when making money as a filmmaker or tapping into new niches, stuff like that. So in today's episode, I'm going to be covering top 10 videography niches that you should be tapping into in 2023. These niches are things that I feel like are untapped, like I just said, stuff that you should be kind of trying to shoot in 2023, things that I've noticed in 2022, a lot of filmmakers weren't taking full advantage of or even knew that there was certain niches to tap into. Now, a lot of these are corporate, and we're going to go through them in a slideshow presentation. Um, Now, these niches are really good to tap into, especially if you live in a smaller city with around a population of 300, 400,000 or less, like myself. So, um, yeah, and a lot of these niches I talk about in this episode, no matter if they're like a small scale or large scale, they do have marketing budget or are willing to put up a fair budget to further market their business, so they can see a return on investment on the content that you create for them. So if you guys stick around to the end of this episode, I'm going to be doing a live Q&A. A lot of my old live streams that I do when I'd hop on here, 2, 3, 4 times a week, I would just unlist them or private them after. And it was more like an exclusive channel thing. Whereas for these episodes, I'm actually going to keep them public on the channel because YouTube rolled out a new feature on homepages for people's channels where you can literally have a live tab on your channel, as well as obviously the shorts tab, which is awesome. So that's why I wanted to, kick off like a little podcast, whether I have guests on here or not. I think that is just going to be kind of a fun way to produce more content, where I'm just literally talking in front of the camera as I usually would back in the day when I do a bunch of live streams. Before I get into it, I want to mention too, a bit of a different background than what you guys are used to on the channel. You can see the mountains and the ocean. That is literally the ocean in the background. I'm actually staying in British Columbia in a small town called Gibson. So we have a family home out here. My dad and my uncle grew up out here, and we kept the family house in the family. So, which is pretty cool. I try to travel out here as much as I possibly can, but I'm actually staying out here for the next 2 months. So that's why I have, my key light set up, my monitors and everything. So I'm really, really excited to be out here for the next 2 months. And you guys are going to be seeing a lot of more lifestyle-based filmmaking content while out here, just because, I live in the prairies back home. Whereas out here, you obviously have the mountains, the ocean. It's a beautiful, beautiful space to live at here. So we got a few people jumping to live here. Shout out to Lockstone Media. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? It's good to see you in here, bro. And then, yeah, we got a BX Swag. Word. All right, let's get into it, guys. So basically, we're going to be talking about the top 10 videography niches in 2023, okay? These are some niches that I think, again, are untapped and that you should be tapping into this year. I think that there's huge opportunity to straight up make a lot of money tapping into these types of niches, okay? So first one we have here is internal talking head corporate videos. So this is something that is very overlooked by a lot of filmmakers. A lot of people think that, you need to shoot the most creative looking videos and, the videos have to be very engaging. But what a lot of people fail to realize is that, video content isn't just something that is, that people are looking for, that businesses are looking for in, 2022, even and 2023. It's not just the creative work. People aren't just looking for creative work. A lot of corporations, even small businesses, they're looking for things like, like training videos, stuff like that, internal videos, okay? Internal talking head videos, literally 1 to 2 camera angles, and you have some audio, and it's just somebody talking about, internal stuff, whether it's training videos or, HR videos, literally anything. So what we have here is local hospitals, insurance companies. These are companies that you can tap into. These are different niches you can tap into to pitch internal talking head corporate videos. elementary, high school, university boards. You never know if there's internal videos that they need to train new employees, right? WorkSafe associations. So back home where I live in Saskatchewan, we actually got a video contract a while ago. It was about a little over a year ago with the Saskatchewan Construction Association. So it was our entire province's construction association, and they wanted a video to promote their work safe habits for COVID-19. And we created, a 5 or 6 minute video, which, it was north of a $5,000 budget just for that one-off video. And who's to say that they don't eventually, and I'm sure they use that as an internal video too. Whenever they hired new employees, they were showing the new employees this video saying, hey, these are our procedures when it comes to COVID-19 and keeping our workspace safe and clean. So other ones here in terms of work safe associations could be healthcare, manufacturing, occupational health and safety, oil and gas, if that's something that is big in your province or state or country, retail, return to work videos. So these are all just internal talking head videos. Again, training videos, stuff that actually doesn't see the light of day on social media, but is used by these companies to literally just train employees or further educate employees within the company. So next up, we got, again, internal talking head videos. So this is kind of what I like to pitch for these internal talking head videos, how you can actually go about pitching and making this video project sound very appealing to the client and almost like why they would actually want to pay you for this video work. Because a lot of these companies, if they're willing to pay for internal talking head videos, chances are they got deep pockets. All right. So I always pitch that these videos have a shelf life of 3 to 5 years. So you shoot it once and you don't worry about it for the next 3 to 5 years. Okay. Which is a really big thing, because when a client sees that, they say, oh, I only have to shoot this one time with you, maybe take 8 hours of my life to shoot these videos. But then as a business owner, I don't have to worry about it for 3 to 5 years. That sounds very appealing. These videos can be used, again, to train new employees. They can be used to train current employees on different, maybe there's new work standards or safety standards within a company, and they need to update these things and update everybody rather than just a little simple email. They can make an internal talking head video talking about and showing how they are, changing their procedures within the company. So corporate videos are boring to shoot. We get it. I think I haven't met a lot of videographers out there that actually enjoy filming corporate videos 100% of the time. You got to mix in the creative work, because otherwise you just get burnt out. Let's be real. But corporate videos equal big dollar signs. There's a lot of money in corporate videos. And here we got Lockstone Media saying corps have marketing budgets, means money for us, smiley face. That is a big fact, big fact. And that was the next thing I was going to touch on. Imagine getting a contract with a company and you're filming internal videos. Let's say it's $500 you quote per talking head video, whether it's a 2-minute video upwards of a 20-minute video. And you can pitch that too. You can say, I'm not going to raise the price if the internal talking head video costs, let's say, or is in 20 minutes in length or 5 minutes in length. I'm not going to fluctuate the budget. But what if they need 20 talking head videos at $500 a piece? It's $10,000 right there. That's your $10K client for that month. And what if it takes you a 12-hour day to shoot and a 12-hour day to edit? That's 2 really long days in your week, but you have another 28 days in that month to either shoot other videos, or you can work on your YouTube channel. You can start posting LinkedIn content to start getting more work in the door. You can go to marketing events. Like, you can do anything, right? Like that's how I see shooting these big budgets of like 10K is, I will literally work my ass off. I'll work literally 2 15-hour days in a row, if not more, sometimes 17-hour days, to get those projects out the door and signed off and invoiced. So then I can start working on my YouTube channel. I can start working on Instagram content, TikTok content, my own personal brand. Or if I feel like I have enough content banked for my personal brand to post for the rest of the month, then I can go and take other client shoots and make even more money. I can make over 10 grand that month, right? Okay, so next up is brand story videos. This is one thing that I've been posting a lot about in the last like few months because I've just been filming more of these lately, and a lot of people have been asking them, so I thought I'd talk on them and like touch on them a little bit in this presentation. But brand story videos are becoming increasingly popular for videographers to pitch. I noticed that if it's not other videographers that are pitching these brand story videos to companies like small businesses, large scale businesses, then they're also, I feel, just like asking questions like, how do I get into it? How do you pitch this properly? So whenever I shoot a brand story video, I try to keep it within the range of like 3 to 4 minutes. I think that's like perfect. Otherwise, you just lose people. I don't think, if it's scripted properly, I think that it can fall between that 3 to 4 minute length. I think that's perfect. And honestly, it doesn't really take too long to edit, a 3 to 4 minute talking head video with B-roll layover shots. Again, pitching the client that they have a shelf life of 3 to 5 years. So, whether it's going on, and I put in brackets here, the best pitch tactic to a client when it comes to brand story videos, or really any video in general, because again, they shoot it once, they don't have to worry about it for years. That's a huge pitch tactic that I use, and a lot of clients really like that. That their eyes light up. They go, oh my god, like, okay, like, when do we start shooting? Let's just get this out the door, and then I don't have to worry about it for years to come. I put here, stray away from talking from talking about future plans in the script. So when the client is talking in front of the camera, stray away from the client talking about future plans, and instead talk about why they started, who they are, what they offer, and at the end of the video, a call to action where people can find them, their address, email, how to inquire for their services. And the reason why I like to stray away from future plans is what happens in 8 months down the road, the company completely pivots 360 or 180, and all of a sudden now they're maybe offering a completely different service, and it's not what they were talking about in the brand video itself. So at that point, it becomes one of those corporate videos where they'd have to either reshoot parts of it, or they're going to reach out to you and say, hey, we actually don't offer this service anymore, or this list of services that we talked about in the video. And at that point, maybe you'll have to go into reshoot and whatnot. And I just personally like to have a one and done video. I think it makes you look more professional if you even bring up like, hey, let's stray away from future plans. Let's just talk about what are your core services, your core values. Another great thing to pitch when doing these brand story videos is, hey, client, you can pin this brand story video at the top of your Facebook page, on your business page. You can pin it to the top of your Instagram business page. And of course, you can use it as a website about us video, or it's a homepage video on their landing page. So when somebody types in www.RoyalZProduction.com and the first thing they see is a about us video, what we offer, what we do, what videos we shoot, it spices up the website content. And I feel like a lot of corporate clients, they're really big into websites. A lot of people say that, oh, websites are dying, but at the end of the day, like, I still go to websites when I'm looking for whether it's maybe a new editing program, or maybe I'm looking at buying a new lens. A lot of the times I actually go to the website of the retailer. So that's just something else to kind of take note of there too. Vertical social media videos is the next one. This has become this is just a weird one even for me, because this is coming up to my 10th year of picking up a camera. 10 years ago was when I picked up a Canon T3i and filmed my first video. And back then, even call it 4 years ago, was when social media vertical videos were just becoming a thing. That's kind of when TikTok came out about 6 years ago, but it got really popular about 4 years ago. And TikTok changed the game. Everybody wants, quick hit social media vertical content, 15 to 30 seconds max. They want to, keep the audience retention high. And unfortunately, vertical content is what keeps audience retention high. It's what makes people, search your content and consume your content more. Now, a lot of videos that you can consider reaching out to, or clients to consider reaching out to in terms of, filming vertical social media videos, whether you're cold call pitching, or, maybe you are shooting a horizontal video, maybe it's a brand story video. You can also use social media content as an upsell, because, no matter how old school a company owner is, if they're a 70-year-old guy, is a multi-millionaire, they still see value in vertical videos, which is crazy to me. I think everybody's now finally hopped on the train, and they see, like, all business owners, including videographers themselves, they just see the value of vertical video and the short form content. Now, I would screenshot this if I were you. If you're looking to pitch vertical social media video to prospective clients, I would screenshot this slide right now, because this is a solid list of people to reach out to. And I would say about half of them are extremely untapped. And when you look through this list, you see law firms, accounting firms, interior design firms or interior design freelancers, massage therapists, ad agencies. These aren't the most fun to shoot in terms of, like, it's probably going to be a lot of talking head stuff, but I mean, you could get creative with these types of niches. But a lot, like, type in any law firm, like local law firm in your area, or better yet, accounting firms. Like, when you think accounting, you think boring, but that's honestly an opportunity for us as videographers to be pitching, short form content, long form content to these types of businesses. Because as videographers, I feel like a lot of beginners, they look at this list and they go, oh, they're picking apart, oh yeah, I could go and shoot, a personal or private chef, and do a cool chef's table with all the cinematic cooking shots. Or I could go to a privately owned gym and get all the cool cinematic shots of people working out. People think of that first, far before they think about the law firms, the event planners, the ad agencies. What are some other ones here? House or commercial office cleaners I have in here. Like, you would never think that, like, to shoot a video for that is so corporate-y, like a house or commercial office cleaner. But at the end of the day, those types of clients still need video. Everybody needs video in 2023, especially. So, and the videos can even give a return on investment to house or commercial office cleaners. So next up, we have private or franchise gyms. I put this in here because obviously I shoot gym videos. I love shooting gym videos. I'd say it's like my top 3 favorite types of videos to shoot as a videographer. Now, I have here that gyms in your local area, 9 out of 10 times do not have website content. Seriously, go right now. Go to a different tab on your phone or on your computer, and type in, your local gyms. Look at your top 3 gyms that pop up that are privately owned, not franchise gyms like, Fit for 10, Good Life Fitness, whatever that may be. But, the privately owned gyms, 9 out of 10 times, almost 10 out of 10 times, I'd say almost 100% of the time, they don't have any website content. They have no service videos. They have no personal trainer videos, how it works, what the price is, any call to action videos to just get people in the door and then have an employee sell them on a membership. I always say too, dig deep into your prospective client's social media prior to cold calling. This doesn't just go for fitness videos. This also goes for it goes for every video out there. Every prospective client, you should just be doing your research. So let's say it is a privately owned gym or a franchise gym. Let's just go with privately owned gym because there's a high chance that they probably don't have the best social media content opposed to a franchise gym who has a huge marketing budget every year. So when you go to a privately owned gym's Instagram page and you see that they have 6 posts, one of them is a video reel of a walkthrough of the gym that's just a super shaky shot, and and then you see like the overly saturated Instagram photos, then that's a good client to reach out to because that you can help them. It's not all about the dollar signs. Like, yes, we have to get paid and we're actively seeking out new clients, and we want to be hitting that 10K a month to become full-time freelancers and live a comfortable living doing what we love. But at the end of the day, like, yes, it's about the money, but it's like also about, getting the client, something that they can have an ROI, a return on investment. So they pay you $1,000 for the video, but what if that video gets them $5,000 worth of gym signups? They just 5x their investment with you. Chances are they're going to hire you for more work. And that's why, and we're going to talk about monthly retainers too in a little bit, but that's kind of the mindset you have to have. It's not just about you and getting paid. It's also about how do I create a return on investment for this client. So, not only is the client happy and they're going to probably tell their other business owner friends about you, but they're probably going to hire you on again for another video shoot. So, and that's also called the client journey, right? So one thing to kind of pitch to gyms, or a few things to pitch to gyms when you are going in with a cold call pitch, is, updated photos of the gym for website and social media content. A lot of gyms need those wide angle shots of showcasing how nice and clean the gym is, the equipment that they have. These are all huge selling points. Like when I think of a gym, like I go to Good Life Fitness, it's a franchise gym. But when I go on their website or I walk through the doors and I see, the color scheme of the black and the red, and I see that it's a very clean gym, the employees are very nice, and everything's just like well placed in the gym, I'm instantly like, okay, well, I'm sold. Like it seems like a high quality gym to be at for the price. Like I'll take it. And the same would go for, a walkthrough video or photos on social media. If I search up Good Life Fitness or a local privately owned gym and I see that it's a clean gym, the equipment looks nice and it doesn't look super ratchet, there's a better chance of me actually wanting to, go there and sign up. Obviously, a lot of gyms, I feel like they need the photo content. So that's why I have here shoot photos of regulars working out at the gym. And I say regulars because a lot of gym owners in privately owned gyms, they shoot the shit all the time with like the regulars that come in every day, or every second day. And it's very easy for gym owners to reach out to the regulars, say, hey, we need you for a photo shoot. It's going to take 15 minutes. Are you cool with that? When are you going to come work out? So we can make sure the photographer's here at the same time. Filming a brand story video for socials and website content. Again, guys, always coming back to the brand story videos and the website content, because website content is something that lacks in a lot of businesses, but, especially the privately owned gyms. Videographers are neglecting to notice that this is an untapped and hot market to get into in 2023. Like I said, guys, it's like there's too many privately owned gyms that do not have website content. It is untapped. That literally means it's untapped. How many music artists do you see out there that have at least one music video shot and edited and on their YouTube channel and showcased on their Instagram? You can't find even like a half serious artist that doesn't have a music video shot and edited by a videographer. That is a tap market. Like a lot of people, like I would call it like a cold market, because it's like there's just so much competition. Whereas for this niche, there isn't really that much competition if you really think about it. So that's why this is one to really tap into. And fitness videos are just generally a lot of fun to film. Okay, so next up we have music videos. Of course, like I said about the gym videos, I shoot music videos. A lot of the tutorial content on here, and I'm sure most people who are in this live right now have found me because of my gym videos, or my music videos, sorry. So more and more videographers pick up a camera for the first time to film music videos because they're fun and cool. A lot of videographers, call it 10 years ago that I've made connections with, we'd always have conversations. How did you get into video? Oh, I shot skateboarding videos. A lot of OGs got into shooting videos, picking up a camera from shooting skateboarding videos. But now we're starting to see, I see it in my comment sections all the time. I see it in my Instagram DMs all the time. There's so many more people that are literally using their cell phone, or they're picking up a camera like a Canon T3i or a cheap, Lumix G7, Canon M50 especially, and they're filming a music video because they're cool, they're fun. There's a lot of people like Cole Bennett out there that are inspiring people to pick up a camera and shoot music videos. Another thing too is, in 2023, a lot of artists, they need music videos to actually showcase their work. This is something that is just a fact. If I were to start rapping tomorrow, I would want a music video yesterday. So, and especially in 2023, and that's never going to change. Artists will always need music videos going forward, to get their streams up, to, showcase their brand, to really brand themselves as an artist. So that's going nowhere. Artists will always need music videos. I'm going to say this too now. I'm no accountant, but they are a great source of monthly cash income, whether you claim it or not. I'm not saying that I don't claim my cash income and I don't deposit it in invoice, but let's say you did make $10,000, or let's say you made $5,000 one month filming videos. And I'm just saying this, hypothetically speaking. So, you shoot $5,000 worth of, let's say, corporate videos, and you're like, you know what, I got hit up for this $1,000 budget or $750 budget music video. You can say to the, and maybe the artist says, yeah, but I can just give you cash on the day of shooting. I'll just pay you in full in cash. You shoot that video, showcase it and everything, but maybe you don't run it through the books. And that $750 is used for your groceries, maybe your gas, everyday living, going out for supper, things like that, right? Again, I'm not an accountant. I have somebody laughing in here. Lockstone Media got Barry laughing, but seriously though, play it smart. I mean, if you've already made enough to live, to save a little bit, put it away, you can go and shoot a little cash job. Nothing wrong with that, right? Next up, we got home builders. All right, so one-off videos you can shoot for home builders or monthly retainers. A lot of home builders love to shoot the before, during, and after of different home builds that they do. Or maybe it's a corporate office that they're building, like maybe it's a bank or something. It doesn't have to just be home builders, but we'll use home builders for an example because I feel like this is actually very untapped, and it is probably amongst one of the most easy corporate videos to sell, just because it really showcases their work at the end of the day, right? So the before, during, and after, like, sure, that might take 2 months to film, but at the end of the day, that client can take the photos and that before, during, and after video and showcase it on their portfolio on their website. And what if that video and that photo album, the before, during, and after, sells them on another house for a month down the road? They just made their money back, like probably times 10 on your video. And then they're going to hire you for the next project. And this is why I have monthly retainers in here, because they're going to see the value. A home builder will see the value in video and content creation. And if they're getting a return on investment on your videos, they're going to keep on hiring you. The busier they get, the more they're going to hire you. Now, going on to the next slide here, we have construction companies. Again, guys, these are getting super, super corporate-y, but at the end of the day, construction companies are extremely untapped for videographers, like severely untapped. And construction companies do need, or like trades companies, they need content. They seriously need content, like very badly. Like I have here, we touched on this earlier on in this live, but work safe or internal training videos. When somebody hires, let's say it is a construction company and they hire 5 new employees. Let's say it's a really big corp. They hire 5 new employees. Now they either have to pay an employee, or maybe those people have to shadow somebody like a journeyman or something, or they just have internal talking head videos where maybe the company pays the employees to watch 10 videos that you produce of where to start, how to start, and that employee gets paid for an 8-hour day to watch the internal talking head videos. This happens all the time in like big corps. Of course, we have brand story or commercial videos, whether it's a 3 to 4 minute brand story video or it's a commercial video, like a 30-second to 1 minute high-end, highly thought out commercial that they can run ads on, put on their website, literally just use as brand awareness. Then we have bite-sized social media style videos to run ads on, right? So you can also run ads, like construction companies could run ads on bite-sized social media content. And I put this in here too, because if you sell somebody, I would say 9 out of 10 times, if you sell somebody on a brand story video or like a high-end commercial, chances are is that, you can upsell them very easily on 5 to 10 to 20 social media cuts. And now let's say your $2,000 budget for a brand story video now becomes a tripled budget. It becomes now a $4,000 video budget because you are now pitching or giving them so much more content. Next up, we have building an online course. So this is a awesome way to make passive income. I've done this now 2 times. So I have 2 online courses. One I'm a partner of. It's called Increased Performance Online. It's an online hockey goaltending school. So basically you sign up, pay $99, or I think it's a little more than that. I think it's $130, and you get access to, over 240 hockey goaltending drills, personal development videos, injury prevention videos, and we basically sell this online course. Now, I'm a partner in that, and I did all the content creation, all the course videos. I shot and edited all of those, and then I do all the editing for all the social media content for increased performance online. And this is a way that we make online revenue. And this business, straight up, it's close to a $10,000 a month business, and that's just one of my companies. Then I have video production, but then thirdly, I have a online course of my own called Learn Freelance Filmmaking. It's an online music video course that I built, and I sell that for $99, and that has over 140 online music video lessons. And the thing is, when you're building an online course, is you can either create it for free on Thinkific. I use Kajabi. I personally like using Kajabi more than Thinkific. I've used Thinkific a few times. I think there's a reason why it's free. Kajabi is a little more expensive to host, but it offers so many different, like cooler opt-in stuff. The landing pages, or you can make them look really beautiful. Now, the biggest thing, you might be watching this and say, well, I've been filming videos for 3-4 years, or maybe 2 years. I make good content, but I'm not the most talented professional out there. So why would I create an online course? I'm also not the most talented professional out there, and I created a online music video course that has made 5 figures, right? And the thing is, there's Jacob Owens out there. There's YC Imaging, Creative Ryan. There's these really high-end music videographers that have huge social media presence. Yet, I still made an online course, and people still purchase my online course because it's not all about the content. Yes, your content has to be revolving around something you love doing, you truly love doing, and that you feel you can teach. And, it doesn't have to be a 140 video online course. It can be a 20 video course, taking somebody from zero to hero. And I just think it's just really interesting because, I feel with an online course, you're buying into a course half because of the content that you want to learn, or what you like, the skill set you want to learn. The other half is the teacher themselves. Me personally, I pride myself in my tutorials in terms of how in depth I go. I feel I go so much more in depth than a lot of YouTube music video tutorial creators out there. So I feel that people appreciate that, and they know that if they consume my in-depth free content on my online or on my YouTube channel, what happens when they buy the music video course with 140 music video lessons, very well knowing how in depth I go into every single one of my YouTube videos, just like they know what to expect when purchasing one of my courses. Now, how long did my music video course take to build, and was it worth doing? So going into my music video course was the first course that I ever built, and I was a little naive at the fact that having 140 music video lessons in an online course is a lot of work. So basically, it took me 3 full months to build that course, to script, shoot, edit the course, and we're talking 15 to sometimes 18-hour days, 7 days a week, skipping the gym quite often, forgetting to eat, not sleeping very much, like absolute hell. It was honestly absolute hell. Now, this course took me 3 months to build at approximately 12 to 18 hours a day, I would say, on average, 7 days a week. I maybe took 2 days off in those 3 months. Otherwise, it was pretty much, I was on 7 days a week. And I think if I were to do it slowly and properly, that course should have actually taken me 1 full year to create that music video course. Now, again, your course doesn't have to be 140 videos long. It can be a 15 video course where it's taking you from zero to hero on the basics of camera settings, or the basics of cameras, where you're teaching somebody, in the first 4 modules, camera settings, ISO, aperture, shutter speed, frame rates. And then the rest of the course is maybe just different techniques that you can do to shoot videos. And you can sell this for $49, and you can promote the course organically on YouTube, right? Or you can hire an ads team like I've recently done, right? So I recently, once I saw an organic dip and I saw, okay, I'm getting a consistent organic sales on my course, now is the time to look into hiring an ads team. And we are now scaling my online music video course. And I use a company called ClickFlow. which has been awesome. They've been showing me like a three-time ROI on the course, which is awesome, and great group of guys. So if you guys are ever looking to actually get into online courses or run ads on any of your businesses, you got to hit these guys up. They can run your ads remotely, like anywhere in the world. They're from Canada, they're local to me, but they have clients in the States that they run ads on and are very successful with running ads for those companies. So next up, we have business website service videos. So I recently shot a video for a local naturopathic clinic, and we're going to talk about the client journey for this one, okay? So this is a perfect example of, shooting a pretty heavy budget video for a corporate client. And, originally they just wanted a brand story video, right? They wanted a brand story video and they wanted some service videos. And what we ended up doing was shooting the one brand video, which was about 4 minutes in length. And then we shot 4 service videos. So on their website, they have 4 different services that they offer. They wanted 1 to 2 minute video, talking head videos with B-roll overlay of the different services that they offer. And then they wanted social cuts. So we ended up coming up with 8 social cuts for their Instagram highlights. Actually, surprisingly, I've never really been asked by a client to say, hey, we want social media cuts for our highlights. And, now this trickles down into, that company can use this content and run ads on them. If they hire an ads team, they can run ads and they can get more brand awareness through those ads and more clients coming through the door. Again, the website service videos, I like to keep within the 1 to 2 minute length. If you're creating a website service video that's 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, people aren't going to sit through that. It's not going to sell somebody on that service, like a prospective client for that business. So I like to keep them between 1 to 2 minutes. I think that's perfect. Now, these are either talking head videos where the business owner or manager or an employee is talking in front of the camera and they're explaining the service and how it works, how to sign up, how to, doing a call to action at the end. Or it can just be a voiceover video. If the client or manager, whoever, doesn't want to be in front of the camera, you can just set up some audio, do a voiceover, and then you can capture all of the B-roll shots to lay over top that correlate with what the person in front of the camera or doing the voiceover is talking about. So website service videos, it's just, in my opinion, it's a really good upsell. So you pitch them on the brand story, but then you also upsell them on the service videos, the things that they offer at their business. And then you upsell them again for the social media content, because you can tell them, hey, we have this content, we have the B-roll content for the brand story or the service videos. I can create you 10 social media cuts for an extra $200 a pop. And they'll say, oh, yeah, I guess if we have it and it only costs for editing time, sure, let's do it. All right, guys. So little plug here on my music video course again. If you guys want to learn how to shoot music videos and tap into this in 2023, or maybe you do shoot music videos and you want to take your skills to the next level, learn things that, in my opinion, you can't actually learn on YouTube, or at least cut the hours of watching YouTube videos, scouring through YouTube videos to find the answers to your questions, you can just resort to my 140 plus lesson music video course. It's all online. And you can consume my content and learn from me anywhere in the world. And I do have the full course for $99, which includes 140 music video lessons, as well as a cell phone course that I just launched, how to shoot music videos on a cell phone. 11 modules, very easy to consume, zero fluff, zero fat, to the point. And if you want to try out the course for free, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below. There's about 6 modules in there from the full course. And if you just want to see how my teaching style is, what the course kind of entails, you can just consume the free course. If you love it, you can purchase it. If not, keep watching free content on YouTube. You do your thing. So one other thing I want to mention about my music video course is we have some pretty heavy hitter sponsors in terms of giving us exclusive discounts to people who sign up or students who enroll. We get discount codes, exclusive discount codes to Prop Movie Money, Zhiyun Tech. So let's say you want to purchase your next gimbal and you want a 10% discount to Zhiyun Tech's entire site. You get a 10% discount code for life to their entire site. Moment, so if you're a cell phone shooter, Moment has some of the highest quality cell phone equipment that you can purchase. You get a 15% discount with them. Tropic Color, if you want to purchase digital LUTs or anything like that, overlays, got an exclusive discount code with them. Motion VFX is another one that we've just got on. I believe it's a 15% discount. And then we got RoyalZProduction. We got my online shop, which I give a 50% discount to my entire online online digital core or website. Jeez, I can't even speak. But yeah, you get 50% discount to my entire online shop. So yeah, got a bit of a Q&A here. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to answer them really quick. If you stuck around to the end, thank you guys. This is a lot of fun. I'm going to do more of these down the road, just covering random different things. And I might even bring on some of my filmmaking homies to accompany me with these slideshow presentations. So you not only get some insight from me, but also other creators who are, shooting videos in the same niche of things that we're covering in these live streams. So we got a few people that are kind of tapped in here. Just want to take a peek here. You go insanely in depth, bro. Dwayne Bowens, what's good, bro? So Dwayne has been tapping into the live streams for a hot minute now. Ever since I started going live like consistently, I mean, I used to be more consistent. It was about maybe 2-3 years ago. Dwayne and Adam, they're actually brothers, and they film videos together. They have a production company, and they've been tapping into live for a hot minute. So I appreciate your guys' support. For a fraction of what other courses cost. Yeah, that music video course is very, very next level compared to other courses. I mean, I did a lot of market research. It was either, and I feel like my music video course is more informational rather than transformational. You can definitely still have a solid transformation if you go through the entire course, because it is pretty intense in terms of how much content is in there. And it's all content that I put in there. I was like, all right, I'm building out the curriculum for my music video course. What would I have wanted to know as a beginner music videographer and just beginner filmmaker in general? And that's why I just packed it with so many different lessons. So we have here as well, I'm learning from Abordy Fitness. I'm learning how to properly edit my fitness videos from your channel. Keep making relatable content, bro. Love it, man. Love it. Best of luck with your filmmaking journey. And honestly, like we mentioned fitness videos a lot in here, whether you're filming them for personal trainers or hobbyists, or maybe you're filming for franchise or privately owned gyms. It's a great niche to tap into. At the end of the day, there's a lot of untapped market in there. So yeah, keep it up, bro. And anyways, guys, thank you everybody for tuning in. Again, this is going to be public. So if you want to rewatch from the beginning, or maybe you tapped in 3/4 of the way through, this is going to be public, and you can check out the full podcast episode talking about my top 10 videographer niches that I think you should be tapping into in 2023. So without further ado, guys, thank you everybody for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode, hopefully next week. Peace.